I'm back. Sorry, I have to cut at the moment. I lost my stream of thought, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. But I have to have a look to something because that's the problem, sometimes I think I should maybe get more prepared, but I know as I get a script, then as soon as I get off the script, I get confused and I have to look at the scripts to remember what I was trying to say, and that's what I just did, to be honest. And I haven't done that before. Because my videos have been very most of the time I don't write down any scripts at all, and sometimes I just write like maybe 4 or 5 ideas. But this time I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to be a bit more specific because, as I say, I don't know anything about physics, quantum physics. And maybe because of that, I was a bit worried to miss any details. And I wrote a bit more. And now I just lost my stream of thought. Well, the point was that because the way it shows in the video, quantum physics, explaining in the previous one the power of the mind, and this one the spirituality, they focus so much in this energy kind of form, and they try to show that the material form is a lot less important than we give, the importance that we are given most of the time. To that, yeah, definitely. I think the previous video, Power of the Mind, explained in through quantum physics, I say it blew my mind. And in this, I still blowing my mind, because it explains a lot of things that for me didn't have any explanation before. So it does have an amazing, value for me, for my personal understanding. But yeah, I still think that yes, it's very important for us to realize that the material forms have less importance than the energetic form, that we are giving, the importance that we are giving, and to acknowledge and to become aware that the energy does exist, definitely. Because last week, in the previous one, I was saying, oh my God, the power of the mind exists. And I have been ignoring all my life what I have done with my life. And even though it was a bit of overreaction, maybe in a way, but in a way I think it was a genuine reaction that unsuitable in a way, because it's true, and I've been ignoring for all my life. Maybe I will have benefit from knowing, look, I don't know who invented Wi-Fi, but whoever did it, they knew about energy and about the small particulars, they understand that the energy is, at the end of the day, material as well, You just need to find a way to perceive it, not to view it, because you may probably not be able to see it, but to perceive it in one way or another. And yeah, in that sense, it's opening a new understanding for me. Very valuable one, definitely. I know I'm not gonna be definitely not gonna invent any. The Wi-Fi is already invented, and I do not know. Is I think it was Einstein that used quantum physics. The father of quantum physics, or maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think, or that's what I think I heard. And I know a few theories. That theory that is we keep jumping against a wall, and we get all the molecules how you will say that, fitting into the molecules of the world, we could get through the wall. You know, I heard that as well. You know, relativity theories. I don't know. Is this way to use quantum physics? He will agree with that? I really don't know. I doubt it in a way. In some way, I do doubt that. But they you know. People are using there to explain spirituality, to explain power of the mind. I'm not saying this is the truth. I'm not saying that. Oh my God, no, I wouldn't say that at all. But for me, I prefer to think that yeah, it does. No, you know, it does exist. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use that in my daily life, but I will consider it when I can. In that way is to find a practical way to apply it. Last video, I find a practical way to apply power of the mind in a world crisis. With the coronavirus, and was to propose that anyone that watched the video could think in something positive about coronavirus, like in the terms of we are going to recover, you know, we're going to find a way to live with this, you know. Never, I wouldn't use any negative or any, you know, coming from a no positive energy, because that's where I come in again with the spirituality now, you said in a practical, or hopefully in a quantum physics technique. I don't think it's the word, but so I'll come in with that. It's the power of the mind will be what we think will affect our life. With this video and spirituality, for what I understand, everything that I explain is what we do will affect our lives. I can't remember now why I came with this different. I suppose power of mind clearly is because it's talking about the mind, you know. The spirituality, maybe the word is no entirely explains that, is what we do, but they use the spirituality use a lot of rituals and how to go through life, you know, in terms of the way you act, the activities you engage to get more spirituality in harmony, you know. So because of that, I thought, well, last video can maybe related to what we think, and I propose to do that. Then maybe we can relate this video to what we do in order to achieve this spirituality energy that quantum physics believe is there in material form. It's just we cannot see it. Or maybe it's not quantum physics, but some people explain it in that term. So what I propose as well, I have another video now that I think about it, that I have been thinking about it. It will be very linked to this, but I'm not gonna go into this other video. Maybe next week I do it. But today I don't think I have a lot more time. But in what we do, because I try to join this material world and this energy world, which even though quantum physics try to link, they do it in a form that I think still don't represent human body, humans, because in the sense they understand that, humans will be able to travel in space, travel through time. At the moment, we can't. We can't travel in time. We can travel in time mentally, but our bodies still cannot travel in time, you know. Quantum physics, they think, yes, but you are, because your mind are. Well, in that is the way quantum physics here? No, I wouldn't completely agree with that, because no, your body can. And for me, your body, even though we shouldn't give all the importance, taking away the importance from the energy, for me, I'm not gonna ignore my body completely either, you know. So for me, it have to be a consolidation of both together. No, I cannot travel as a human. I cannot travel in time because my body cannot travel in time, but my energy can. So, or part of me can, you know, but not the full me. Okay. So in that sense, I want to link the two things together, the power of mind and spirituality, in the sense of mind and body. Because you know that movie with Scarlett Johansson, I can't remember the name, but she turns into something invisible, like a kind of energy, you know, because she developed this super intelligence, you know, and she can travel, but she have physical qualities. She developed these physical qualities the normal humans have not developed, you know. So right now our bodies cannot travel in time, you know. But I want to link it. I want to link it as much as we can with the limitations of our body, material body that have. And in the same sense, 2 weeks ago, in spirituality through quantum physics, I was proposing people to think about something positive. What I want this week to propose is to do something positive. Because what we do is gonna help, is what's gonna transform a spiritual kind of energy. So I'm gonna propose to do something positive towards helping with this coronavirus crisis. It could be to say, well, I'm gonna be happy using the mask when I can, or I'm gonna be happy because we already probably use the mask. We are probably already do hygienic kind of tasks. We probably do social distancing, practice social distancing, but at the same time, last week, news was showing groups of mass of people, you know, gathering together, you know, even though the social distancing rules and laws are saying not to do this. Well, I will propose anyone that maybe is ignoring the social distancing or anything like that, you know, anything that you think, oh, you know what, I'm gonna be happy doing this, you know, or I'm gonna do it, you know, because sometimes it just, some people just refuse it, and I'm not saying that they are doing wrong, because they have their understanding, you know, everyone have different understanding, but I just want to say how important is as well that we are thinking something positive, we are doing something positive, and to do something positive to recover from this pandemic. This is my purpose for this week. Spirituality explains through quantum physics, and it's because what we do is gonna create this spirituality satisfaction, well-being. So that's the whole discussion for this week. And last week I did say that the game that I'm trying to do every week about guessing the title of a film. I did ask for a film that I never say a lot of clues about that, so it could be different movies, and you will have to trust that I have only one title in my mind. But why you wouldn't trust me? There is no any benefits apart from, I don't know, to just say, oh, I knew it, which is for me is a very, very satisfactory kind of feeling, So the movie I was talking about, as I say, was Jennifer Aniston, was the main character. I say that the role that she played was very different than she normally does. Oh, that's my opinion, As I say, people maybe came with different titles, could come with a different titles. The movie was The Good Girl. That's the movie. I really like that movie. So I would definitely recommend it to watch it. I would say it can be a bit controversial kind of subject on the movie, but if anyone is open for be surprised and be a bit shocked, really, a bit shocked with I don't know, in a bit of a connection with the dark of human side, but in a controlled way, okay. There is some more connection with the dark side, but I think the movie is even though it's a bit dark, and maybe someone don't want to see that kind of movie, then don't watch it. But if you are open and you feel comfortable, definitely if you feel comfortable watching it, I will definitely recommend that. Only more than anything else, just because I do love this woman, Jennifer Aniston, because I think she's great. But I think she is great in that role, which I think is a quite tricky one, in my opinion, of course. But I always think, that this dark side, but it's still being real. I find that because she still make it very interesting and no interesting, but at the same time very variable, because sometimes dark sides in films, I think they are quite disturbing. Sometimes I think they are quite disturbing and intoxicated, and to watch it are very difficult. And I think, even though the movie is a bit dark, maybe you don't want to watch anything like that, and that's fine. Even for me, I find that a bit, since it does borderline my sensibility, but I love her acting in this movie, and in that sense, it's nothing else. For me, it was definitely worth it to watch. So that's the movie. So I will have to come with another movie, which I haven't think about it. I'm surprised how in this video I have been more unprepared than anything else. But I have to say, and it's the one, in fact, that I was trying to be more prepared. So there you go. Sometimes it's better to just to go with the flow rather than try to control the situation. But let me think about another movie. Okay, I have another one. The movie is, again, is an actor that is very popular, very, very popular actor, very popular. But again, the movie is not that popular. I'm sure a lot of people watch it, obviously, a lot. But I don't think it's as popular. Definitely, it's not as popular as other movies from this actor. I can say maybe it's quite dark as well. He is blonde. Just a small detail that maybe makes all the difference. It's dark. It's a very popular actor but this movie is quite different. It's not as popular as a lot of other movies from this actor. So, and he is blonde. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything else I'm gonna say? I can say there's two women in this film. A girl, a young girl, I think. I can't remember very well. I think it was a child, a girl. I tried to say something about the story of the movie without giving away exactly. There is a persecution. Towards the end of the movie. And that's all. I'm not going to say anything else. Because, the purpose of the game is to guess. So guess as much as you want, Yeah. I'm going to leave it here. So that's all for me. And just to say, be well and safe. So I see you later. Bye-bye.